media platform, and everybody on the big platforms kept hurting me, and they beat me, and they whipped me, and my hairpiece fell off into my teeth and my glasses. So I went to DLive.TV/Thunder.
Murder the media.
And everybody treats me good there, and we run around on the beach and step on piss clams, and I love it. Now I buy lemons instead of getting them shoved up my ass neck. Thank you, bastard.
Ibuprofen and caffeine, maybe? I don't know. I know it works. Waging war on Don. Don, chill.
Did the mute thing ever work?
Nope. Oh, no, to get the mute thing to work,
hey,
I'm going to have to rewire how the mics go through and everything. We've got bus A, bus B, headphone, and master.
I think it should just be a cutaway screen that says whatever. Maybe it's big. Big.
What
the fuck does that hand motion mean?
Big what?
Big titties. And it's like with like some rock and roll, like some 80s rock.
Oh, yeah, like Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah.
And
you just hit a vape.
Just every time we want to vape.
But the thing is, you shouldn't vape that often.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh.
There's a new rule. Do you realize how many people have complained about the vaping?
But what about the vaping? The noise?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I care. They say it's incredibly annoying.
Well, they complain that you're a little too BlackVill'd outside of BlackVill'd, too.
I've been having a lot of people reach out to me, and they say...
Your show's been great lately.
They say, hey, you should just go on your own. Just take it over. Tell everybody else to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Just do one of those a day.
Well, I'll say this. At Caesar's Thanksgiving,
yeah,
you were talk of the town.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why my ears were burning.
Sorry, getting used to new keys. I was a little slow with that.
I thought it was because I lit those Q-tips on fire. That was an old Simpsons joke.
I'm not giving that a... No.
Sad horn.
No,
it's
it's
the wrong
this
horn.
one.
Okay.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Soundboard is back. Did a lot of work in the studio today, didn't you?
Soundboard's back. X keys are halfway fixed.
Don't give away the trade secrets.
Okay. My special computer algorithms that detect when it's my turn for the face and my lower third. Not button presses. This is all complex AI system. The AI has been fine-tuned.
Let's talk about what is on everybody's mind, though. There is on two people's minds tonight that are watching. No, not yet.
Okay, all right.
But first, let's address the elephant in the room. That is, there's a huge fight going on tonight. For the first time in many years, boxing legend Mike Tyson is fighting some white guy I've never heard of. So, you're probably watching that instead. But tomorrow, we'll upload this show, and you can watch that.
Yeah.
So we'll just do this tonight as a reason.
You watch it tomorrow. That's fine.
Yeah. That's what I do at BlackVill'd.
That's okay. We're not going to stream the fight.
No, we can't. We would have, but we are in a little bit of a pickle.
Some DLive staff cocksucker is probably in the chat right now waiting for us to stream the fight. It's not happening.
Speaking of that, DLive employee cocksuckers, if you just reach out to them and you go, hey, what did we do? They'll be like, well, this is what you did. And you go, I'll fix that for you right now. We'll get that X tag off, lickety-split, and do whatever you want. And apparently that works. And that's how your Nick Fuentes and your Baked Alaskas are able to kind of keep doing what they're doing. Because Baked got like his chat banned and all that shit. And he just reached out to him and he goes, what am I supposed to do? And they go, you have to... He goes, anything that comes out of your... Yeah. DLive said anything that comes out of your TTS speaker, you have to... you're responsible for. So basically, we can say, hey, we learned our lesson, plead ignorance, we didn't know. Take that X tag off so we can grow, and we will be model D-Live citizens. And, that ought to make those stupid cocksuckers feel better.
Yeah, Kevin just pointed out Restream chatbot is not working.
Oh,
I'm fixing
no.
that right now. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, no. I didn't think...
It's weird. I have to toggle it every time I wanted to do that.
So this is how you see YouTube, Facebook, all those comments.
Puts them all together.
Oh, man, I'll bet we're just going to get like 4 or 5 of them tonight. I honestly don't know why we bothered.
Chance, that means a lot.
It really does. He's
you.
like the D-Live mentor that I look at his comments for advice,
I wish the D-Live staff was more like Chance.
He's got that check mark. Maybe he can apply to be a D-Live staff member.
Ooh.
We'll have a guy on the inside.
Yeah, you'd be our guy on the inside.
He seems like squeaky clean,
Yeah.
Well,
he does have one thing against him. He watches our channel.
Oh, they could probably see that.
They're like, all right, let's see your viewing activity. Ooh. Watch Murder the Media? Mm-mm.
So I've noticed not a lot, but a little bit of backlash on Parler about the name Murder the Media.
Yeah?
These are the same people that are like, string button up, storm into Washington and fucking kill them all. Night of the Roper, long knives or some shit.
Right.
And I'm like...
But the name Murder the Media, it's problematic.
Yeah, who cares what those fucking guys think anyway?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just meant to be provocative, obviously.
Right. Yeah. Meant to be a little edgy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But now, the more I think about it, the more I realize we should have gone with something like Bad Kids TV or something.
I still think Vulgarite would have been fucking great.
We had to reserve Vulgarite as a subsidiary of Murder the Media to have the subsidiary Titio.
Oh, that's right, because Titio will go under Vulgarite.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
That'll be under the umbrella.
Yeah.
But people won't really know that. You know what I mean?
We put so many things under this umbrella, it'll be hard to trace it back to Murder the Media.
Correct. But we'll use it to cross-promote.
Which Murder the Media will trace back. Well, I won't tell y'all. You can figure it out. You can figure out who our parent company is if you really want to do the research.
It's in the... It used to be in the closing credits.
It still is.
Splorfjorg,
I don't know if anybody watches to that point.
which is a subsidiary of the Jorgensen Company, owned by Splorf Jorgensen, now
Splorf
deceased.
Jorg Enterprises, also owned by Two Bird Studios, a Splorf Jorg company. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows.
People always text me at the wrong time.
Oh, when you're live?
Yeah, my dad, who you would think watches this show, he texts me with a random question. Now I'm like, do I answer him?
No.
He's
But-
an old man.
Fuck
But
that
now I'm
guy.
intrigued. What's the question?
I can't say it because it has to do with something that's illegal.
Oh.
Oh.
He says, what type of device do I need to make that oil? I think he means fryer oil or something.
Essential oils.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Your dad's big on essential oils.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's got to be it.
So
Oh, it's...
let's get right into it.
Oh.
We're going to tell some stories about what happened today. Everybody today had an interesting story, either today or the day before. Mine was today. When was yours?
Today.
Jizz?
Mine was last night.
All right, let's start with you.
Okay.
I only heard a little snippet of this.
Yeah, because I was very drunk last night. So I was hanging out with a broad, right? And she goes, my neighbor invited us over to see if we wanted to like play some games, like board games and shit. I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I didn't realize he was gay, so
Yeah, right.
we so we go over there, and there's another dude there, and I'm like, oh, are we interrupting like what's about to happen? Like what's going down? Like why am I here at this point?
And he goes, no, you're right on time, actually.
And so, like, we're over there. We start talking, and hanging out, and we get to know, like, both. I get to know both of them. She already knows the gay guy, and so he's like, "Yo, yeah, I just met him on Bumble because he was like looking for friends because he moved here from like Miami." And
So people actually use Bumble, the looking for friends option?
I thought Bumble was a straight app for the straights.
Well, a lot of trannies on there.
Yeah,
No, those are women.
Yeah, so like I didn't really understand it, but I mean they didn't like fuck or kiss or anything. So I mean maybe it was like it was true. And so the night keeps going on, and we're drinking, and then finally the gay guy goes, "You guys want to do drugs?" And I was like, "Absolutely, bro. Let's get it." And he's like, "Okay, I got this guy who does or who has ecstasy. He's just like right up the road." He calls the guy, and everything gets set up. We leave in another like.
So you mean speed?
Huh? Yeah. Well, I made sure. I asked him. I said, "Is it speed?" And he said, "No." And I was like, "Okay, well then we're good." So I was, I was feeling pretty confident in that business move right there. And so we get in the car. I drive all the way like 45 minutes away, and I'm like, "Where the fuck do we go?" He's passed out in the back of my car, and finally the not gay guy,
Allegedly not gay.
Allegedly not gay. And by the way, I don't advocate for this, but I'm still drunk at this point. Like, I'm still not good. And he's like, okay. He finally pulls up the address, and it's like 45 minutes in another direction. And I was like, it's 3 a.m. It's not happening. I don't want to be up on speed for another 8 hours. So
it's more than that. Perhaps more than that.
So it didn't even end up happening. And but I didn't get raped.
I was going to say, modern ecstasy, no. It's just speed.
It's just speed. If you're paying $5 an exo, sounds like a really good deal. It's not. You're paying $5 for speed. Yeah. Molly, $5?
Which is a really good deal. If you think about it.
For speed?
Yeah.
It's not what you're looking for, though.
But it's a good deal. Dude, I'm frugal. I'm frugal. I can't pass up a good deal.
I just wish people they'd cut to the chase, be like, you want an exo, you want a molly? Just tell me it's speed for $5 and I'll take it.
I wouldn't.
Because you a bitch.
I'm more of a downer guy.
Oh, you want that H.
I like to go to sleep, at the end of my night. Not stay up for 3 days, breaking down a motorcycle in my living room.
The good thing about the $5 speed is it's also shitty speed.
It's what they call dirt speed. It's just not very good.
It's land speed. Because, when you're on land, it's slower. But like a jet, a jet goes...
Yeah.
That's all.
Jane,
is that the end of your story?
Jane, you're not watching the fight? That's surprising. Oh, guess what?
Yeah, that was the end. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Jack Paul KO'd Nat Robinson.
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul? I don't know. I'm just reading what Don said.
Is it Jake Paul?
Yeah, it's Jake Paul. It's that Logan Paul's brother.
Is that Rand Paul's kid?
Oh, fuck. I'd hope not.
No, I heard that it actually was.
I don't think so.
No, there's
They look
no
nothing
way.
like him.
Okay.
There's no way. If I made offspring like that, I would never own up to it anyway. So I
change my name. Like, don't even make them change their name. I'd change mine. Fuck it. I'm done. Although, are they really that bad?
Girlfriend number 2 just texted me and said, it sounds like a good deal, but I think she likes speed. So, anyway, let me get about 70 of those. I'll give you $40.
Oh, my God.
Hey, hell yeah.
Ugh. So I guess it's my turn for a story.
It is your turn.
Well, I go into Dollar General to buy beer today, and this fucking No, I go into Dollar General today, and most awkward, forced conversation I've ever had, right? Grabbing beer, no one around in the store. I'm walking up to the register with it, and out of nowhere, this voice from behind me goes, my cigarette got fucking wet. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's the cashier following me to the register.
The cashier?
Like 2 feet away. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, it's raining. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just came in from out there. He goes, yeah. All right. And I'm trying to, just this once I make the attempt. I'm like, yeah, expensive habit. That's why I quit. Signaling, I don't want to talk about smoking.
Oh, dirty smoker talk is the worst.
Conversations about cigarettes, that's like, that's freshman year high school level talk. Be like, oh, you smoke Reds? Yeah, I was smoking Reds, and now I smoke Camel Wides. And like,
yeah, like you give a shit. That's
what people talk about before they did drugs.
I think he's watching the fight right now, so he won't hear this. But Tim, the whole time at Murder the Media Fest, Las Vegas 2020, September, it just happened. It was awesome. Join us for Murder the Media Fest 2021 in Austin, Texas.
MTM Fest, South by Southwest.
Yes. South by Southwest East a little bit. But like it wasn't every conversation he had, but most of them was about, oh, I can smoke in here. Or it's, I wish I could smoke in here. And then it was, I'm going to go outside and smoke. And then it was just like all the cool stuff about smoking in Las Vegas.
Donks, you want to do some drugs off the counter? It's like, oh, can I smoke in there?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
that's how it
I'll
will
be
go.
outside.
Ugh.
So anyway,
Anywho,
right? I go, I'm signaling. I'm like, I don't want to talk about smoking. I'm like, it's why I quit that habit. You know, it's expensive and it's inconvenient. And then he continues on and he goes, oh, not expensive for me.
okay, guy that works at Dollar General.
I get him at $5 a pack. I'm like, all right. It's like, down at Murphy. Like, the other gas station.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Like, all right.
Are they...
I'm trying to, like, really make it known to him. I'm replying out of, politeness,
obligation.
But I'm signaling I don't feel like having this weird chat with you. So a few seconds of silence, and then he starts ringing my stuff up. And then he goes, man, my feet hurt. Just looking right at me. Man, my feet hurt. I go, yeah? He goes, yeah, I'm on my feet a lot. I'm like, I figured. Your job. He goes, yeah.
I would have said...
I gotta get better shoes.
When he said, I get him $5 a pack, I would have been like, is that how much Seneca's cost now? Because a guy like that is not name brand.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I go, right on. That sucks. And then another few seconds of silence. Maybe he's got the hint now. Out of nowhere, before he tells me my total, scans the last item and goes, my friend down the road, if he's making meatloaf, I told him to save me some. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, okay.
I don't think you have a friend.
See, you know what's funny? Is that conversation that you didn't want to be a part of just saved that man's life. He was thinking about ending it, but you talked to him.
Well, I wish I said nothing to him.
Right. You should have.
So he goes, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, right on. He goes, yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I had lunch break. I couldn't eat. I'm tired of the food here. I'm like, yeah, at a Dollar General?
You know what's funny?
Okay.
Is Dollar Generals nowadays are basically miniature grocery stores.
Right.
Oh, for sure,
So
yeah.
it's like, the food wasn't shitty enough for you, is my guess. I can't eat this crap. They got grilled chicken and
Sandwiches.
vegetables.
Sandwiches.
Now, I actually guessed which Dollar General and the guy who it was you were talking
Yeah,
about, right?
he knew.
I
He
was
knew.
like,
It's
are
our
you
local
talking about
Dollar General.
The fat Mexican guy at the one off of the... And you go, yeah. I go, I don't know how I knew that, but I just saw him for the first time a week ago, and I assumed that's who you were talking about.
And I don't remember what he was talking about, but after I pay and everything, I go, have a good night. And then he starts having another conversation with me as I'm walking out. I got my bags, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Like,
I think
in
at
the
that
middle
point...
of it, like, I don't know what he's mumbling about. Like, my mom, she's on this medication or something. I'm like, okay. And I just walk out the doors. I couldn't.
I was going to say, at that
fucking
point,
weird.
you're no longer obligated.
Yeah.
And if you were to just leave and he was like, if he said to himself, well, that was fucking rude. Who gives a shit?
Right.
The transaction
I
is
don't
finished.
owe you anything.
I was gonna say
anymore.
there's nothing he can do at this point to delay you or inconvenience you for your rudeness.
Oh, my old friend Juan that snuck up on me when I'm trying to buy beer, talking 2 feet behind my head.
Did he really wanted you to come over and have some fucking meatloaf with him?
I can't stop it. Yeah, I can.
Oh.
Turns out there's a stop
I
button.
was really feeling the bass riff there.
The only thing I don't like about the soundboard is if I am going to put it on a stand, it has to be upright instead of sideways. And
But you could do it like that.
I could, but it's going to cause that much more of a delay in between but it turns sideways now, not on that screen.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh well.
What's
your
interesting story?
It was an awful story. I don't like being in those situations. Moving to the South from a big city.
Yeah.
Some of you consider Texas California the South. You know, it's in the southern half of the hemisphere. But going from a big city to a smaller town, right? Like, random conversations with strangers happen, but they happen naturally.
Right.
Or they don't. I'm all down for a conversation with a random stranger, but not when it's...
How old would you guess this guy is?
Ooh, can I guess without having any preconception of how he looks? Or
Sure, I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay, 57.
No.
I was going to say 45. A haggard 45.
Late 30s.
Really?
Really haggard for
Really?
late 30s. Yes.
I was only asking because he obviously is not a young man, right?
Not young.
So...
This is what he's going to do for the rest of his life.
Exactly. You go, what did you do in your life that has forced you into being the weird guy at Dollar General?
Nothing productive.
It's like, you think
Get
you
fired
could
for
work
getting stoned on the job or like...
bothering customers in a more in a more churched up joint. They're like, look, we don't mind that you talk to people here at Starbucks, but you're just weirding them out. Now he's at Dollar. It probably went Starbucks, Dollar General, and the last step is Waffle House cook.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
But it's going to be fitting.
Yeah. That would suit him perfectly. Talking to drunks in the middle of the night, getting patty melts and shit.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen an attractive waitress at Waffle House?
Rarely.
One.
Very
But
rare.
you have, though,
One.
right?
Yeah.
Same. It's definitely not the norm.
They're not young hot girls.
No,
They're
I've
like
seen young hot girls.
moms, right? Like good
yeah.
moms that are like, you know,
But you go,
a little broken.
let's say the younger, more attractive ones. Do you think that their mom that also worked there got that job? Or do you, who do you hang out with and associate with that made it seem like a good choice for you to work at Waffle House under any circumstance?
Yeah, attractive
Meth heads.
female or not.
Meth heads.
Yeah.
Saying it. Everyone at
Yeah.
Waffle House has done meth.
Yeah.
Name me one who hasn't.
Probably has to be on meth to work those triples.
Yeah.
You guys want to go to Waffle House? I'm starving.
Yeah, dude, Waffle. We started talking about it. That sounds tight.
It's a good night for Waffle House.
Bert's
because
chili?
It's raining.
It's beautiful.
I forgot about their chili.
Dude, Bert's chili fucking slaps.
You got to get some hash browns covered in some.
Why is it called
chili.
Bert's? Why isn't it just called Waffle House chili?
The guy that used to make the wax, right, lost his job. He got taken over. Then he started making chili.
Oh, the Burt's Bees guy.
Yes.
No shit.
So now
He said if I change 2 ingredients around in my wax, this makes a pretty good chili.
that's not true at all. And I'll have you know that Burt's Beeswax,
It's 3 ingredients.
Burt's Beeswax is the best lip balm I've ever used.
No, Burt's Bees is amazing.
It works.
Yeah, it legitimately works. It's a little bit more pricey, but like 35 cents.
Yeah.
But that is so worth it.
It works quickly too. Chapstick, I finally realized after all these years, it's too thick, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And all you're doing is putting wax on your lips. It doesn't moisturize anything.
Exactly.
I have perfect lips, and I have never needed chapstick. In any climate, any situation, don't need it.
It's from all the... You already have a protective coating from the salami grease.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Well,
I eat enough aged dry meats that,
You guys want to go get some salami?
No.
Starving.
I'm still down
You
for
just-
Waffle House.
hooked on food.
How far away is the closest Waffle House?
Probably over on our major highway.
The movie
that runs
theater
north.
side?
Yeah.
Hey, Google.
Here's the problem. It's Saturday, and I don't want to be around Waffle House people. I just want a patty melt and some
You
hash
won't be
browns.
around until 2 a.m.
Okay, but I'm bringing a gun.
Okay. Most people there are.
Most people there are very quick to violence, too, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's been times I've had
When
conversations
my black
with
midget lesbian tranny
Yeah.
friend was there, it was every other time I'd visit him, someone trying to pick a fight with me. And then when I was serving at IHOP down the road, I ran into most of them as customers. They're like, "Hey, you're the guy I almost
stabbed for no reason.
I was like, "That's you."
You're the guy who get me a Diet Coke and I almost killed you because I wanted a regular Coke, and then I thought you were smarting off to me. Well, I thought about it the next
And then I
day.
realized you didn't even work there.
You didn't even say anything. You just brought me a new one, and then I threw it on you.
That's what happened most of the time. I'm just sitting there eating free food, and they go, "I don't know what this guy's problem is with me," and I'm like, dude, leave me alone.
It's true. It's true. It's very dangerous to be sober or drunk, for that matter, at Waffle House. When you're sober, you're like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you're drunk, you're like, I'll kill you right now.
Right.
I'll fucking do it. You shut your... And they never, like, back down.
I was sitting there
And then you
dazed
stab
and
him in the
confused
face.
one time. And
You ever stab
fucking-
somebody in the face with a Waffle House fork? It seems intimidating. It just crumples. But it usually gets it through their drunk brains. It's like, I could have died. If this was a more fancy
They're
establishment,
actually,
like
a lot of their
Denny's.
silverware is made from the
Like a
foil
Denny's.
used from pipes that they used in the back when they're on their breaks. And they go, I don't want to wash silverware. Let me just... Here we go. That's a fork.
That's why
It's a
the
bad
food
joke.
always tastes
bad
like...
joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got another one for that, too.
Do it again. All right. I think that captured it. Do we need that? I need like a credits option that just pops up.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Produced by Larry David.
Think we get in trouble for that? There's got to be a lot of people with the name Larry David.
What's
It's
in
a
all those
pretty-
memes? You know what I'm saying? Like all the to be continued memes and shit, or Curb Your Enthusiasm memes. Ooh.
Yeah, but you can't really get copyright striked on a
Yeah, for a
meme.
name.
I think, well,
on a
you,
meme.
you can in Europe.
Yeah, true that.
What?
You can in Europe now.
Oh, in Europe?
Yeah.
You're good?
No, you're not good in Europe, but that's coming here. You got to talk to Don sometime about ICANN. I'd like to get him on because I don't quite understand the whole thing. But it's not illegal at all for you to. It's called if you do anything to original content. There's a name for it, and that actually makes it
Creative use?
creative use, fair use, whatever.
Yeah.
And but when Obama, I'm going to have to get him on about this. But basically, when Obama gave the internet to Europe, right? Y'all remember that? They started enforcing standards that they're not based on anything legal, but all these companies have used it to block content and shit. Like,
Yeah.
remember we played a fucking movie
I
trailer?
know a bit about it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not illegal.
right.
It's
But it's
called
just-
transformative content.
I'm glad I turned on the restream bot. We actually got a couple comments from Twitch, of all
Whoa.
fucking places. Yeah.
Hey, Twitch.
From Yogurt Soup, Burt's Bees from up here in Maine, where there is no Waffle House.
Oh.
Cry face emoji.
Uh-oh. The stream button is turning yellow and red.
Oh, our internet might be going out
Uh-oh.
because the storm.
There is a storm going on right now. That's weird looking. I could turn the brightness.
Oh, it's just called Seinfeld. Never mind.
What do you think it would be called?
Ending theme to Seinfeld, or I don't know. All right,
Enemy spot.
So,
let's check the stream.
I tell you what,
is
anybody, can you hear us? And if not, I'm going to fucking Waffle House.
Yeah.
Shit. Uh-oh, it's a little spotty. Cutting in, cutting out. Look at that profile shot. That's good.
Yeah, it doesn't look that steady. I think we're losing frames.
It's very slow, too.
Yeah, that's not good. We're losing connection. To be expected.
Yeah. Kevin's
Lagging.
lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
our signal is just going yellow, red. Red is good.
Red's good.
Orangey,
would
yellow
think
means
red's
it's
good.
not working properly.
Yeah.
And it's just flashing.
Yeah, it's mostly orange, which means that's like what the color it is when it's connecting. And hung lags. Yeah.
I am a hung lad.
Why wouldn't the audio play on that? Come on. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
There we
I
go.
don't. That is weird.
What?
That it won't play. You might have
audio-
to make
yeah.
it. Let's do a thing where we take like a piece of plastic and we glue it to two keys, and you just put the audio on one key, the GIF on the other, and it just says Joe, and you push it, it'll play both.
Oh, yeah.
But this is flashing. I don't want to sit here and do a show if it sucks.
Yeah. Let's check the chat once more.
Yeah, I got another comment. Internet very bad.
Frozen on her 5 times. Can hear you. I think that's
Can hear us, yeah.
yeah, hearing. But
Yeah, guys, I tell you what. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but I don't like doing something that's not very quality,
yeah,
like Shotcast.
here at Two Bird
So-
Studios, a spliff. Wow.
He knows I'm serious.
Get fucked.
This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end it. Let's go watch this Tyson fight if we can.
At Waffle House.
Dude, patty melt? Damn, son.
Yeah. Audio's still good, low frame rate, sometimes a buffer on YouTube.
Did you say YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you, Chemtrail, by the way.
We
Good to
got
see you. And Freedom Hotline. All you guys and Jan.
I was watching, I'll say this, I was watching, Chemtrail sent us his show, Echo Chamber, I think it's called, and he had a guest on, and he was like, hey, check out my guest that I had on. He's really good, really entertaining. You might be interested in having him on the network. And so I was watching, and I just wanted Chemtrail to hear this, because I thought it might have been a bit confusing what I said. I was watching, and I was like, the guest is all right, but I tell you who's spot on is fucking Chemtrail.
Oh, yeah.
Just
No, he's great. I love
Really
his
good.
show, too.
Really good.
Kim, I don't know if anybody ever told you we didn't like your show or anything.
No.
Your show was great.
No.
Okay.
No, I wasn't saying that he thought that.
Okay.
But I was like, but give me something from the other guy that's just him, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is a compliment. Like, he was definitely outshining the other guy. So I was like, does the other guy have anything with just him on it?
Okay. Yeah.
So, anyway.
Well,
Just stream a picture and keep voice on. Then you can't see cool stuff like this.
don't keep hitting it. You got to just switch back.
Jesus Christ, why do they all have... Why does one you have to hit it twice, one of them you have to let it play, the other one you have to hit a third button?
Because they're all set up different.
Exactly.
They're all when I learned different shortcut methods. It's like you get the evolution of my VMix skill.
It's
in
almost
our
like
shortcuts.
this was set up by a lazy fucking Compoop.
Hey, you figured it out.
Oof.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, other people are using that might be on the network right now. They're like, we're just using 4G because the Wi-Fi's, the internet in general, shit.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do?
I don't want to do a shitty quality show.
Neither do
You
I.
got to push out 100% quality.
Right.
You don't want to give the people a...
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, let's be honest. Like, if any of these people watch BlackVill'd, they're gonna look at this and be like, "I'm not watching anything but BlackVill'd from here on out."
Ew. I don't want to talk to those people. Yeah, I said it. He's friends with Fuentes, enemy of the network. I bet they're chatting.
Is he?
nonstop.
I think he's just an enemy of you.
Wow. All right.
I never had a problem.
Hey,
with the
where's
guy.
the loyalty? Where's the?
Well, the problem I had was
I
certain
thought we were part of the Murder the Media family.
certain people,
But,
him being one of them, have just spontaneously come up with ideas that have been on our show way before.
Yeah, they
He's
steal
not the
content
only
from
one.
our channel, but he's just my enemy. Who cares? Who cares? Who gives a shit? I shouldn't
Yeah.
steal my ideas.
Not for
Who
me.
cares?
The image is skipping frames. Don't tell them though. Yeah, it's. This is what. How about this? How about this? Let's put. It's probably a low audience today. Let's put 5,000 lemons in the chest for them stopping in.
5 lemons, you said? Okay.
Just kidding.
I was about
Normally
to,
you're Jewing me down, but
I was about to hop in. Let me get my
5,000
piece, Nick.
lemons.
Me too.
But look at that crazy.
Yeah, so that's what they're seeing right now, right?
No, I didn't click play.
Oh. Why the fuck is it just on my face?
Dude, it's been like
because
that
I
the-
paused it, and
It's
now
creepy.
it's catching up from where I paused it. So yeah,
Oh.
the delay is even greater.
Oh,
Look
dude.
at that! Look
And
at that
it's-
stuttering 4 frames.
It's so
oh my god!
like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I look even shittier in a low frame rate. Oh
I still look great, so.
god!
Let's go ruin that, though, by getting some chili-covered hash browns with onions, jalapenos. Probably not a good idea.
I want my hash browns smothered, covered, lovered,
Brothered.
Danny Glovered.
Well, hold on a minute. Wait.
Getting too over this shit.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean,
we keep talking about it.
Could you imagine, like, trying to play anything we don't even have? We have one video, but it's not
Imagine
very...
if we did have videos and content, and we tried to play them now. Could you imagine? Okay, we're gonna try.
I'm just thinking about smothered, covered, nice, chopped, peppered, and delivered with a
action.
That still didn't
white
work.
supremacy.
Play it over.
Oh, I was joking. I was like, I don't think we should, though.
I thought it was
White
pretty good.
people are great at having fun. That's a function of white supremacy.
Oh, Twitch is gone.
It's good. It's good.
I think we were just hacked.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? That's what was going on with the internet. Somebody was hacking into our mainframe.
Yeah. They got into our
I don't
43
even know.
33 cache.
I couldn't see anything. I just heard a kid yelling fun to some good music.
Yeah. I don't know what happened
Weird.
on that video.
Music did
It's
slap.
not our... Oh, we got donations for it, though.
Hell yeah. You know, they say the easiest way to get donations is just to be incredibly racist.
Ooh, I'm so good at that. That's like my favorite thing.
You want to yell something?
Nope.
I heard... Nope.
Well, do we keep stringing them along or just get out of here?
Let's not...
Oh, it's red again. We're good.
Oh, we're good. All right, let's go back to talking about nothing.
We just needed... Oh, I didn't tell my story from today.
Have y'all seen that terrifying video of the dude covering that with like a papered Seinfeld face? Dude, it's so bad.
No.
I'll have to see if I can find it.
Yeah, look it up and send it to me. So, and I'll play it. Hopefully.
Your story time?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
All right.
I'll do a third one. Okay. Oh, I thought you had like a button. It's like, you want me to hit the story time button?
Oh, story time button? Ville story time button?
I was hoping you wouldn't be able to get it to stop.
No, I fixed most of the X keys.
So,
We're good.
on an earlier show, I mentioned I probably have syphilis, right? Which is the main reason I feel like I'm just in a cloud, and I don't mean that in a good way.
Right.
What's it? I guess it would be more like in a fog. Because you say I'm in a cloud, ooh, I'm up in,
Right,
people
cloud
think it's a
nine.
good thing.
Yeah.
So I'll say fog.
In a fog is never a good thing.
Yeah, it's like a fart fog. Oh, that reminds me. The reason the show was titled the introduction of the fart mic is we were discussing ways to make the show more innovative and hip.
Yeah.
So we thought what we should do is get 2, 3 more microphones and adjustable stands and put them right by our ass.
Yeah.
And
Fart
then
mic.
we don't have to move these mics to our rear ends to fart into it to be funny.
Yeah.
It would just happen at random.
And we don't have farticles in our...
Yeah, it would
mic
ruin
screens.
these.
Yeah.
But when guests would come over and they wanted to do a show, we would give them those microphones.
Not give them. They have to sit right here next to the fart mic.
It's a completely untapped market.
It really is.
It plays into fetishes and comedy.
Thunderdome TV, the show of innovation. So anyway, I finally went to go get
How much longer before Nick Fuentes has a fart mic?
tomorrow.
God. Why did we bring it up on the show?
I'll bet Kevin is really Nick Fuentes.
This whole fucking time, Kevin, you sneaky...
Oh, I'm
you
in the
sneaky nip...
I'm in the Netherlands. Sure you are, Kev. Okay, so I went to the doctor finally to get an STD test. Great news. Not syphilis. Boom!
Oh!
Classic HIV.
I'm regretting that blood oath we did.
Oh yeah, why did we do a blood pact right before the show? Why did you let us do that?
Now we can share it. It's like bug chasing without the sex.
That's the fun part.
True. We can still do it after this. We'll do it after Waffle House.
Might as well now.
Can we do it at Waffle House?
That was my story for today. It was a short one.
Wow, that's a real short one. Hey, I got a story for you. Yesterday I thought I lost my wallet. It's in my other pocket. Good night. I checked my pants pocket. It was in my jacket pocket.
Why was that so fucking funny?
I checked my pants pocket. It turns out it was on the counter. Why would that turn off?
Oh, I sent you that video, by the way.
Oh, okay. Where at?
Telegram.
Where at?
Oh, okay. Well, y'all talk. I'll find it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, no, but I mean, did you really get checked?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Why?
No, I want to be.
What if you have syphilis?
One of them will let me know eventually.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, good point.
Or
Good point.
all of them will let you know.
So yeah, we are getting feedback that it's better. Yeah,
Unreal.
I might have to reinstall it. So here's the. Why is that not on YouTube? Oh, it is. Oh, the internet's bad though.
That's just so terrifying.
How many views?
Why is this bass so big, too?
51,000. It's just a base.
No, that's a huge bass or a tiny man. And I'm guessing.
He's not even playing it, by the way.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
He's slapping the bass. That's not the original.
It's not even in time.
Yeah, no, he's for sure playing.
Well, then it's off.
I was about to say, because that's not in the same tone as the original.
So that kind of reminds me. You want to see something really weird, and this will kill some time, and we'll read the comments. This is an odd one.
Doing that hand thing?
Hand thing.
Drip, drop, die drops?
So get this. There's a video on YouTube from Vice.com. And supposedly, we'll open it in front of everybody when we're ready. We'll open it, and supposedly there are 3 disclaimers you have to click before you can watch the video.
Oh, yeah.
What would you guess the video is?
Nudes.
Nudes.
Talk of
nudes.
pedophilia.
What's the name of some of the other band YouTube channels we got?
Mida.
Pedophilia. Pedophilia. Anime sex dolls. Bondage from Germany.
Germany!
Thank you for not missing that. So no, it's called "Should Museums Return Their Stolen Objects?"
What kind of stolen objects?
Museum objects.
No, I mean like...
I don't know.
Is
I
it-
haven't watched it.
Is it perverted?
It's
stolen
people.
objects?
No,
Like,
it's-
is it Cleopatra's stone dildo?
You want to find out?
Yeah.
Literal
Okay,
people.
so as soon as I click this,
Literal people.
Oh, yeah.
pay attention because you're going to go early. As soon as I click this, flip over so
Okay.
people see the page load, and we'll see if it actually makes you do 3
All right.
disclaimers.
Timing it right.
Wow.
One disclaimer.
One
Ah,
disclaimer.
Here we go. Click. 2 disclaimers. Let's see if it's 3. 2 disclaimers.
Museum.
But why?
Now we'll just watch a little snippet. It's a 6-minute video, so I'm not
Does she
watching
say
the whole
the
thing.
N-word?
But that's a euphemism. It might be better to call them warehouses of stolen loot.
She
In
forgot to say
1897, the Benin bronzes were stolen from the Kingdom of Benin in modern-day Nigeria by British colonial forces. The looting of Benin City was horrific. British soldiers massacred an unknown number of inhabitants and then stole thousands of artifacts from the royal palace and court. Most of the Benin bronzes are in Western museums and private collections, Hundreds are still on display at the British Museum, even though the Royal Court of Benin would like them back. Between 1950 and 1970, the British Museum actually sold a few pieces.
Okay, so
What
I'm
race
not,
is this
which
woman?
is a bit like someone.
I'm not hearing anything vile or vulgar. I'm not seeing any graphic pornography. I just see an Asian lady talking about something boring I don't give a shit about.
I've got a theory. Maybe
All
it's
right.
maybe it's the pictures of the black guys getting murdered.
Oh.
Because I mean, they showed like it was like a massacre or whatever. I wasn't paying attention to that bullshit. But maybe it's that. I don't know.
I got a better question. Who do you return these fucking objects to?
Who gives a shit? I'm not going to sit here and be like, well,
I like that button
let's
didn't fucking work.
Give
God
Vice
damn
some
it.
credit now. I
we
mean, I
go.
used to really like Vice, but check out some of these comments. You know it's serious when YouTube gives the warning 3 times. Here's one I really like. So wet-ass pussy didn't give an adult warning, but this did? America. YouTube said the following was deemed inappropriate by YouTube. I had to click to confirm 5 times. You know this is serious when that happens. Did YouTube flag this video from Vice as inappropriate? I can't. They're still figuring out how to present the heads ethically, like in a glass case with exactly what you just said on a piece of paper beside it. So anyway,
That's
wonder-
more on the content than
I wonder who still got offended after agreeing to the 3 warnings.
man.
Thought their artifacts were unholy, converted them to Christianity. Classic colonizer, says Emmanuel. Classic Emmanuel, if you notice his little emoji.
I use that one a lot. The black shrug.
Same shade. Museums are when stuff. So anyway, why would we even have to do 2? Why would we have to do 1 confirmation?
Right, I've watched awful shit on YouTube and never had to click a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had to click a disclaimer, but not on videos that you would think I would need for it. There's literal porn on YouTube that you don't have to click a disclaimer
there is.
for.
There is. Of course, who would go to YouTube for porn anyway? You don't even get a disclaimer if you go to like mainstream porn websites.
Someone who has Pornhub banned on their computer.
It's that, or it's
Parental
like
control.
Okay, yeah.
It's part of the adventure. Like, am I going to find it?
Right.
Like, it's not hard,
No.
so it's not really an adventure anymore.
Well, that's what I would say if I was watching porn on YouTube. It's not hard. Oh, stupid soundboard keeps going back to the whatever it is.
Hold on, I'm there.
You should. I mean, obviously you can. But that video of that Asian guy chi healing, that picture of a vagina on his computer. Y'all haven't seen that? Yeah, there's this Asian dude, and it's on YouTube somewhere.
Well, then we can watch it, obviously. Just kidding.
And he's got this picture of spread pussy lips, and he's just like, oh, whoa. Like, but he's like chi healing it or some, I don't know,
okay.
some weird bullshit.
How do we start one of these chi healing studios? Look, ma'am, I know what the problem is. Trust me. Your vagina chi is off.
Let me moan into it.
Watch a little.
Oh,
then
jump to the 4-minute
mark.
We did watch a little.
And check comments. Did check comments.
We did check comments. They're not as good as I thought.
Sorry I'm late. Tyson about to fight. Not even Don Jolly's watching.
Oh.
He's watching the Tyson fight.
Well, then we'll get out of here. Let me know when Tyson's going live. We'll just end this. We don't want to hold you up, and the show's not that great today.
To Christianity. For centuries, Nagas have been stereotyped as headhunters, even though some now think that this was an exaggeration from colonial officers and missionaries, and that the practice was nowhere near as prevalent as thought. But it's still uncomfortable to think of museums hanging on to human remains that were never theirs to begin with. Aside from the questionable ethics of it, there's also the fact that it's part of the heritage of Naga people today, and they should be the ones to decide what to do with their ancestors' remains. If every time you see non-Western artifacts in museums and they're presented
Well, that makes
in
a
a way
little
that
more
wrongly
sense.
suggests their owners
Heads
were
and stuff.
bloodthirsty
Are those
and
real
savage,
Asian
it
faces?
conditions the way you view those cultures,
No,
both
the eyes
then
were too wide.
and now. It reinforces a false narrative of Western imperialism, the idea that Europe was somehow better than the countries they stole from and colonized. But museums around the world are waking up to the fact that taking items from other cultures and holding on to them is a bad look. In 2015, the grandson of a British soldier who looted Benin City returned 2 Benin bronzes to Nigeria.
Did I miss
planning
it?
to return 2 more objects. In October 2020, the French Parliament voted to return 26
Why would
objects,
Zeets
including a
resubscribe to
royal
this
throne
shit?
that was seized from Benin in the 19th century.
I mean, thanks, buddy.
Museums around
I'm
Europe
out. I'm done.
are
I
still
don't care anymore.
Yeah, that was awful.
On many levels. Asian
Yeah.
skulls are weird. Yeah.
And I had to listen to an Asian woman talk for at least 30 seconds, and that was fucking torture. Maybe that's what the disclaimer's
Yeah.
for. They're
British
you have
Asians
to listen.
are weird.
Yeah, they were like, you have to listen to a weird, ambiguously ethnic person speak. And I was,
I'm already out. Oh, you looking at British Asians?
British Asian accent. No, that's something that interests me.
British Asian chi pussy healing.
Oh, I got a better one than that. Let's do this.
For Newsy, I'm Logan Tittle, a British woman who went to sleep with a migraine.
Oh, I
woke
love
up
these.
feeling
Yes.
like a completely
I love these.
different person. 38-year-old Sarah Caldwell was rushed to the hospital in 2010 because of severe episodic
sounded like a
migraines. During her recovery, she woke
she
up
looks
with
kinda
a
like one.
Chinese accent.
She literally woke up, opened her mouth, and it was not her voice that came out.
She
And
went,
the
"Oh," and it
55B,
went, "Ching chong,
so I
ding bong."
get Hong Kong style.
She woke up, opened her mouth, and it wasn't her voice that came out. It was a piece of cat.
It's just been such a horrible thing to go through.
She was diagnosed with foreign accent syndrome, a rare neurological condition with no clear cause.
Well,
I'm still not convinced that's a real thing.
I
Have
was
you
going
ever
to
heard
say,
of that
what
before?
doesn't... Well, I used to think restless leg syndrome wasn't real until I had it one night, but that was from taking a shitty pill I thought would help me sleep, but it didn't. But anyway.
Yeah, that's not what restless leg syndrome is.
What? Well,
That just means you took shitty drugs and your legs were jumpy one night.
I couldn't sleep one night.
it's the same sensation is what I'm saying.
Oh, sure, the sensation, but you have restless leg syndrome. Drink less caffeine before you go to sleep.
No, it's not the
How
same.
about that?
It's not the same.
I don't think
but
so.
I don't have time to get into restless leg system or restless leg syndrome, RLS. But what I want to know is, so apparently this couldn't happen to somebody who's like never had a television and left their country, right?
Right. How would you just know this is just that randomly that accent?
And I'm gonna be pissed if we watch this video and they don't have a recording of her doing this.
Yeah. Well, it played a tiny clip.
No,
like
that
2
was just her
seconds.
talking.
Yeah, and I think they did like a follow up or something, and she's like, "What? You like some tea?"
Well, thank God you got rid of that fucking horrible, grating British accent, though.
She still got the teeth though. Not the Chinese
The
teeth.
inqui-
I was
any
going to say
better.
Asians ain't exactly known for having a good set of chompers either.
Visitor reports others who have suffered from the same change in voice had severe migraines. Only 61 cases have been identified since 1941. One
How do they know it's
explanation for the new
Chinese,
tongue
too?
is that her migraines, which she experiences as many as 10 times or more per month, are leaving her with neurological damage. The condition usually follows traumatic brain injury or
I was going to say, but I thought Asians were smarter.
Yeah, just fix your problem, dummy. Stop talking.
You've got
like
access
that.
to all these Chinese spells now. Like,
Well, she
go
goes to-
castrate a tiger, make some soup, be done with it. Forget about it.
She's the one who ate the bat.
Do they play her talking about in?
I hope.
They fucking better.
Play
But
the
I
video?
was just saying when they go, it's left her with severe neurological damage. I'm like, what? That she's better at math?
stroke. Those
Yeah, but
with
she can't
FAS
drive.
also experience loss of vocabulary, but Caldwell is not alone in her struggle. 52-year-old Kay Russell, pictured here talking to Caldwell, woke up with a French
Picture?
accent after suffering a migraine as well.
Hey, on my video, I'd like to show you a picture of someone with a voice problem.
Yeah, what
Bullshit.
What a cock tease. You
I
know
tell you
what
what.
we're here for.
How about after this, if they don't do it, we'll look up
Yeah.
foreign accent syndrome.
Just look up
FAS.
Sarah, just look up her name, Sarah Caldwell.
And singer George Michael says he will have been known to clear.
Wait, I wanted to hear
Hold on,
George
George
Michael.
Michael woke up with
hold
another
on. He
accent.
woke up with a different accent.
60 Minutes. I'm not watching 60 Minutes of this shit.
Oh, just like you, yeah. I just want to see her.
Butter.
Butter.
Oh, shush. Not you, her.
I'll like some tea for me a pre. Can I?
What's her name?
Oh, look, if you look up foreign...
Sarah a career
I am. Hello, this is Sarah Corey
from the future.
I'm an old woman.
If you,
Chinese man.
if you look up foreign...
Grown.
If you look up foreign accent syndrome, you can tell people have looked it up and didn't get the results they wanted. So the next option is foreign accent syndrome funny.
Let's do a sketch with us waking up with foreign accent syndrome.
I'm so glad the chair just broke.
You're glad it broke?
No, I'm glad it was on camera. It
Don't
just
let
broke.
the
It
tongue
just
fool you.
fucking broke.
Fucking thing is brand new, piece of shit.
Jeez.
Lisa Alamia.
Oh, not for me.
Oh my god, she sounds like a man. Watch this. Right when she starts talking, she sounds like a dude that's a news reporter.
Of course they're going to want to hear my voice.
Don't let the Queen's tongue fool you.
Well, they always are asking me, have my mom got that accent?
Lisa Alamia.
Oh, not from England, sorry.
And that went along with her lips. Did you see that? Yeah. Fine, if you didn't, I'm doing it again.
Are asking me, have my mom got that accent?
Lisa Alamia.
Oh, not from England,
That's
sorry.
100% text.
People who don't know me, that, hey, where are you from? I'm from Rosenberg. Oh, where's that? I'm like, we're here in Rosenberg.
That's Australia.
Oh, you're from here. How did you talk like that? So that's when the whole
Well, just this
story
foreign
comes
accent.
up.
6 months ago, jaw surgery to fix an overbite.
Damn.
If she concentrated, could she stop? Cause like
I think it's fake.
no, yeah.
Just think harder, bitch.
Hold on. I've got
Bunch
to
of
concentrate to do
bitches.
this.
Yeah,
So
you
why
know how
doesn't
we
she
fake
just-
accents?
Why
Like,
doesn't she just remaster the old American English or the Mexican English?
Bitch.
right. Just talk like you used to. Did you forget your accent?
You think when she speaks Spanish, it's with that accent?
And like, how does it work? Is there like some head trauma that comes along with it that onsets this thing, or do they just? I woke up now. I'm
All of
black.
them, they say they just woke up and it happened.
Man, that happened to me sometime too.
Yeah?
I just took a nap a minute ago. Now I'm all up black and shit.
You was out there.
I was out here and I was taking a nap with the best of them, and look at me now.
I wanted to hear an
Derby.
Asian one though.
Fuck you, bitch.
Wasn't a shot at you, but I'm glad that you took it that way.
Appreciate it.
I sounded Chinese.
Jesus Christ!
It's
We're
hard
gonna have
out
to
here,
end
bro.
it just because of your chair.
Well, imagine going to bed with a Staffordshire accent.
Shut up.
Well, that's left her with a medical condition called foreign
Come on,
accent
baby.
syndrome. Kath joins us now along with Professor
Syndrome.
Rosemary Varley, and welcome both. It's lovely to
Hello.
see you. So it's 2006. You were suffering from bad health for a little while. You'd had headaches, and then you spoke to your sister on the phone and noticed that your voice was changing.
Yeah, I started off with just a lisp. And I was a bit concerned, and with ill health, I tend to get over fatigued, so I thought it was that. So I went to bed, and it was still there the next morning. Slowly, this lisp was getting a little bit strange.
This
I
just
rang
sounds like a shitty fake
Stockholm-Trent.
accent.
Yeah, that sounds like
my
a-
neuro was
like
up
she's
there.
trying to do a
At that
Scottish
time, I could
accent.
speak. I
Do you think they'll try to guess what it is, like on the show? Like, so you
What's this
speak like a, I don't know, what, Asian? What? I don't.
It says she woke up with an Italian accent. So
I just thought it was full. They said Italian.
Yeah, back it up.
I don't want to.
On her lower third, it said Italian.
Why
Not
is
that
this
far.
only
Which left
affecting?
her with a medical Varley, and welcome both. It's lovely to see you. So it's 2006. You were suffering from bad health for a little while. You'd had headaches, and then
And by the way, you know that these news shows are doing this just to exploit these people.
Oh, yeah.
Much
sure.
like we are.
Yeah.
spoke to your
least
sister
we're
on the
honest.
phone and
Yes.
noticed that your voice was changing.
Yeah, I started off with just a lisp, and I was a bit concerned, and with ill health, I tend to get over fatigued, so I thought it was
Whoa.
that. So I went
still
to bed,
want an Asian
and it was
one,
still
though.
there the next morning. Slowly, this lisp was
Look up
getting
What
a
if
little
one
bit
of them
strange.
just kept changing
rang-
accents mid-conversation?
Oh, you are very nice to me. Dude, I'm just sinking until.
Oh, they sent an Asian to talk to
Sarah
this
has
one.
spent most of her life in Plymouth and had the accent to match until recently.
So, fish and chips. chips. I said that right?
Yeah.
3.5 years ago, she was rushed into hospital with a migraine, which left her with a voice she didn't recognise.
I have not actually heard my voice in the conversation for
Her initial response upon hearing how she used to sound from a bank telephone recording
Good afternoon, thank you for calling.
was
A
to
poor
long
woman
for
from
her
Wales
old
woke
accent
up
to return.
with a horrible
Yeah, I'm
broken
not ringing
English
about my
Chinese
policy,
accent.
I'm ringing for a quote. Do you sure want my policy number?
I know it's me, but I feel like I want to say, oh, she make a good speak. She speak a good.
There's no.
That's why they didn't play it on the other video, because it's so fucking ridiculous.
There's no way.
They had George Michael like donating to her cause and shit. This is kind of like one of those scams, you know, like one of the Munchausen by proxy scams.
Dude, like, there's no way that you learn a new accent and you only speak in that, but also you just fucking forget words, bro. like, there's no way, dude.
Jeez, we're gonna have to end this just for you.
Dude, I'm a trooper. I'm pulling through, but there's no way that you have that level of vocabulary. Oh, is she not speaker good? Like they're that's crazy. That's killer, bro. I wish I could get away with it,
dude. All right. Well, I think that's it.
That's it. I got
That's all the time we have. Well, you had to skedaddle.
Yeah, I have to eventually get up.
I'll help you up.
He's got the mic stand. He's got it.
That's it. Let's check chat real quick. Asian skulls are weird. Yes. Hello. Good morning.
That was the Irish accent.
She not speak a good to me. A very bad.
Just a small bleeding in the speech center of the brain. No, I think it's just absolute fake. Absolute bullshit. It's just a way to get a news story out. It's the same level of people who fake knowing sign language and they get hired to do these gigs. They're like, oh, well, I'll figure my accent and get on the morning news.
Oh, then I realized I could turn it into a charity.
Or maybe a bunch of people.
People take a pity on people who think they talk a Chinese and cannot help it.
Can I help?
Help me.
And yeah, we just got banned from D-Live. Apparently, you can't do Asian accents. It's racist.
But I woke up at this.
All right, that's it for the show. No chest tonight. All right, you'll just have to deal with it. Okay?
Well,
no chest.
I gotta run somewhere, but I think I can go to Waffle House first.
Let's go to Waffle House. We're going to Waffle House.
Smothered,
Good night.
covered, diced, chopped, peppered, and delivered with a double dose of cinnamon toast. I don't even know how that happened. I literally...